Hey there, hey friends, Ken here, your Thrifty Apprentice. And in today's video, we are kicking off heart season with this second field test of the Turner Designer Gouache. Today, I am painting a still life of those chalky little heart candies that we all used to love as kids around the Valentine holiday. I found this reference in one of the reference photo groups I am in on Facebook. I thought this would be a super fun composition to tackle. Gouache seemed to be the perfect choice for this, especially with helping me keep the chalky feel I was going for. Now, I have told you guys before in previous videos that this is a 8-color mixing set that I put together from individual tubes purchased open stock. I am really enjoying the paint so far, and I should have a review coming up on them before the month is out. Now, I am creating on fluid 140-pound cold press acid-free paper. This is a block that is bound on 2 sides instead of 4. Now, I'm really concentrating on using up older paper pads and sketchbooks throughout this year. As a result, I have been painting on this paper a lot recently to get it used up. Now, fluid is a pretty decent paper, but it's not my favorite. That, of course, is just my opinion, for we all have supplies that we happen to like less or love more than others. So using it up before the sizing should have a chance to go bad is probably a really good idea. Now, as I tackle this composition, I am keeping my first layers thin, and I will build thicker layers upon that. Gouache works really well on many surfaces. Now, you couple that with the fact that it dries matte and that it gives texture, it just made it ideal for this type of project. Now, for the colors that I am using, they are red, blue, yellow, orange, purple, and green. So you could actually paint this using only 3 primaries and mix all your other colors from those. You could also use a palette that has all 6 colors already available. Convenience, as we call it. If you wanted, you could even do this in watercolors, water-soluble inks, or any other water-soluble medium. Now, I am not sure if you can see it, but this paper actually warped and started to lift up the tape and come loose from the board. It doesn't seem to handle the amount of water I used in this project very well. However, that was the only major problem I experienced this time around painting on this paper. It held its vibrancy for the colors really well, and it allowed me to layer without lifting. Now, although there are other papers I like more, I do believe this brand might be suitable for beginners as an option when deciding on a student grade wood pulp paper to purchase. Fluid also happens to be vegan from what I understand, so it would probably be good for those looking for a vegan option. I did decide to put in a background and turn it into a tabletop for the candy to sit on. If you are wondering, the paint in the acrylic palette at the top of the screen is Artwell Artist Jelly Gouache. Now, I grabbed it just in case I wanted to mix it with the Turner. But in the end, I decided to only use the Turner Gouache to see what I could accomplish with it. As I paint, you can see that I used the candy color and mask tone to achieve the shadow area for each heart. The only exception is the shadow color up under each piece of candy. Now, that was created from mixing the blue I used on the candy with the burnt sienna I used on the table until I mixed a neutral dark enough to use as the shadow color under the candy. As the video progresses, you will also see me use Durant Chromaflow color pencils to enhance my colors and to add more texture to the top section of each candy piece. I will also be using bleed-proof white gouache by Dr. P.H. Martins alongside a white Prismacolor pencil to achieve my highlights. Now that, friends, pretty much is a description of the entirety of what I did in this video. This is actually pretty straightforward, and I would really classify it as a really beginner friendly. However, advanced enough for an experienced painter to reference to kick off a day of creating if they choose to. It would even be a great project to do with your kids for art time or even in a classroom setting. Now, I'm hoping that you all have enjoyed this composition or that you are excited to give it a try yourself. If so, please don't forget to sprinkle a little love and give the video a thumbs up. My friends, you have no idea how much thumbs up helps out the channel, and it encourages creators to continue to produce YouTube free content. You can also share the video. Sharing is caring and it helps as much, if not more, than liking the video. Go ahead and jump in the comment section and let me know what you think of today's video. Have you used Turner Gouache? And if so, what was your experience with it? I myself am finding that I really do like this paint. If you are new to the channel or returning and you haven't subscribed, then do consider hitting that subscription button as well as that notification bell so you will know when we upload and or go live. You can check the video description for all relevant links, and I really encourage you all to check out the Defiant Art website, the Palm Street Defiant Art website, as well as Defiant Art Patreon community, where you will find lots of great things for a very low tiered membership price. Now, please enjoy some music laid over as you finish up this video. And remember, as I tell you at the end of every time we meet, just keep creating, my friends.